first saw them in the fields just outside my hometown when I was 12. The sunflowers. But they weren't like any sunflowers I'd ever seen. Tall, yes. Golden petals, yes. But they were moving. Slowly. Deliberately. As if watching me. At first, I thought it was the wind. The tall stalks swaying together. But the way they leaned, the way the heads turned, it was almost human. Like they were observing, or waiting. It was a hot August afternoon and I wandered too far from home. The air smelled of dry soil, sweet pollen, and something else. Something metallic. They weren't sunflowers, I realised much later. Not really. They were people, or something that had been people once. I didn't know that at the time. I just saw them there, standing in neat rows, taller than me, heads like sunflowers, faces hidden behind petals, and they were staring. I froze. My heart was thumping in my chest. One of them, I remember very clearly, stepped forward. Or maybe it was just an illusion. The stalk bent, the petals parted, and I thought I saw eyes. I ran. Through the fields. Through the dirt and weeds, tripping, scraping my hands and knees. The sunflowers followed. Their heads swiveled, tracking me always tracking me. When I finally burst onto the road, they stopped. The wind picked up and the sunflowers swayed back into place like nothing ever happened. But I knew better. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every shadow in my room looked like a sunflower. Every whisper of wind sounded like them moving, stretching, and watching. I asked my parents if anyone had ever seen the sunflower people. They laughed, of course, told me I'd been daydreaming, but I wasn't imagining it. Over the next few weeks, I noticed small things. Footprints in the dirt where no one had walked. Yellow petals in the cracks of the sidewalk. A faint, sweet, metallic smell lingering in my room at night. And then, my little brother disappeared. It was a Sunday morning. We had been playing near the fields. I ran home for lunch. When I returned, he was gone. The fields quiet. Too quiet. I searched, I shouted. The sunflowers, they didn't move. I swear I could feel them smiling. That night, I couldn't sleep again. I could hear scratching just beyond my window. And I could see them. Their heads, taller than the fence, turning slowly, watching me. Days passed. The town organised a search. The police came, but no one believed me when I said it was the sunflowers. They laughed. They said he had wandered off. They said he'd come back. He didn't. Weeks later, I decided I had to see it for myself. I returned to the fields, and there they were, all of them, hundreds of stalks, each one bending slightly, as if bowing in unison. And then one rose above the others. I couldn't tell if it was a man or a sunflower. It moved with a speed that was impossible, and it spoke.
Your brother wanted to stay.
I ran faster than I'd ever run before, but the smell followed me. The whispers, the petals brushing against my skin. I never returned to the fields. I moved away from that town. I told myself it was over. But sometimes on hot August afternoons, when the wind bends, the wheat and the tall grass, I swear I can see them. Rows of golden heads, turning, bending, watching, waiting. And I know one day they will call for me again. The sunflower people are patient, and patient is eternal.